Hey y'all, it's Alex from Forever Flawless Lips. I wanted to take a minute and it's been 6 months selling LipSense. What do I think? A really honest, just kind of review and share my story. So I'm going to start off sharing my story. So if you want to fast forward, I will put in the description where I start my 6 month review. So my name is Alex, for those of you who don't know me. I am a mom and a wife, and before I found LipSense, was a huge MLM hater. I didn't want to buy anything from anyone. I didn't want to support anyone. And it wasn't like I didn't want to support anyone. I just thought direct sales were annoying. And I just didn't want anything to do with them. And so a lot of my friends who sold stuff, I just was not interested. I just was like, get a 9 to 5. Kind of that was my attitude. I worked in the evenings and I loved my job. I was not unhappy. I had my husband who worked during the day, so we really didn't see each other super often. We couldn't really do a lot of activities just because of our work schedules were kind of opposite, and then the nights that we were home together, we were just so tired. The weekends, we were really tired just from the previous week being crazy, and it's not that we were unhappy, we just weren't like thriving, I guess. And so we were kind of trying to figure out, like, is there a job where I could work from home, where we could like bring in money and like see each other and all this stuff. And then my husband's job kind of started to go downhill. And when I say go downhill, I mean like the work environment became really not good. Like they could get sued for so many different reasons. It just became kind of like a really unhealthy work environment. So I saw my husband start to be more and more unhappy with where he was, and that was really hard as a wife because I wanted to see him like do well. I wanted to see my husband thrive. And so it was a little bit hard for me as a wife to just kind of sit back and see him come home like unhappy and just kind of not himself. And so we had just kind of talked about like, does he look for another job? So I started applying for other jobs. I had some health issues come up kind of out of the blue, and it made it harder for me to get to work. And thankfully we didn't necessarily need my job. It was nice to have that income. But it was kind of just this place of like, it's getting stressful. This isn't what we want. And so we kind of were just praying about like, what do we do? Like there's gotta be something more. Or different. There just has to be something else. And so, fast forward, I had a friend mention to me that she sold LipSense, and it just like exploded for her. She had a really large following on Instagram, and it just took off for her. And she was just like making so much money and was really successful. And it was one of those things where it's like, I don't have an Instagram following. You hear my kids trying to break in. I was like, I don't have an Instagram following. I stay at home most of the day. I work in the evenings. I don't really have a ton of friends. I don't have a platform. I don't have anything where I feel like I could be successful at this. So I just couldn't really relate to her. And honestly, she was a great person, but I just didn't know if I saw myself doing business with her. She was my friend, but I didn't really know if I wanted to get into business with her. I was a little bit nervous about that. And so I kind of started talking to other women that I knew that were in direct sales saying, hey, do you know anyone who sells LipSense? And I got introduced to a few women. And I've mentioned this before. It is so important to interview your uplines. It is so important to know who you're getting into business with. If they're going to take care of you, if they're going to have trainings, if they're going to pressure you to order when they want to rank. Like there's so many things that uplines can do to really, I feel like, taint your experience or kind of hinder your success. And so I really didn't want anything to do with anyone who I felt like would either put pressure on me or like set certain standards for me, or I don't know. I just didn't want to get involved with someone that I was like, I didn't trust. And so I met someone who I was like, I would love to do business with this woman. She's awesome. She doesn't put pressure on me. She's super supportive. She's really honest. She took the time to talk to me. And I was like, I like her. I could do business with her. And so I ended up getting the product from her, and I signed up within 24 hours. I had researched prior the business opportunity, how everything worked, talked with her, and decided it was kind of a really awesome business opportunity and a really awesome product, and I didn't want to miss out on it. So I decided to go forward with it. Now, I set everything up before I signed up. I set up my Facebook group. Like, I set up everything within like 2 hours, and I was going to sign up the next day. So the day I tried it, that night I got everything set up, and then I like signed up the next morning, got everything figured out. My business really took off. It really did take off. It was kind of shocking to me how much it took off. I just was shocked. I didn't expect it. I don't know. I really did not expect it. It was kind of a whirlwind. It was kind of like surreal. And I was realizing what an easy product this is to sell. Like, it's such an easy product to sell. Again, I feel like a lot of my success is due to my upline. Her teaching me how to communicate with people, her teaching me what to post, her showing me how to do this, her really equipping me to be successful in this. I feel like a lot of my success is owed to her, for all of her help, because she kind of talked me through everything I needed to do in order to launch my business and do well with my launch. And so I was super thankful for her. I didn't invest in any stock up front. I did pre-orders for everything for about my first 2 weeks. And then I started ordering stock after that, because I realized I was like, I feel safe to invest money in this. I feel okay to invest money in this. I don't feel nervous because I see how well it's selling. I feel confident that I can order stock up front. And so then I started ordering stock up front. So my first month, I only signed up a few girls. I did rank maiden my first month, but I just signed up a few friends who were interested, and it was like, cool, I ranked my first month. And then my next month, I really didn't sign anybody up. I didn't rank, and I was really sad, but I was continuing to sell really well. I had the expectation to rank Royal and Waiting my second month, and I put these goals up for myself that I felt were really like hard for me to attain, because I really, 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 really wanted to just see my business do well. I wanted to see my husband get out of his job. I wanted to kind of change our lives and give us the freedom and just let us have more time as a family and make our own schedules and things like that. And so I just worked my butt off for the next few months. I worked my butt off, and I just tried to build my business based on myself, like being really genuine, caring about people, just genuinely wanting to share a really awesome product with some people. And I don't feel like I was hindered because of being an introvert or being kind of like a stay-at-home mom, or just being, I don't know, myself. I'm not like, hey, buy some LipSense from me. Like, I'm not like super intense. Like, and I kind of thought you had to have that personality to do well with this, and I don't feel like you do at all. I have a few people that have joined my team just because they are similar to me. They're like, I'm not super like intense and bubbly and charismatic and like, yeah, like that's just not my style. And that they relate to me because of that, you know? And so I always want people to be true to themselves, especially in this business, because that's like a big thing to me, is just, I want to empower other women. I want to see them do well. So fast forward, it's been almost exactly 6 months, and it has been crazy. It feels like it's been a blink of an eye, but it also feels like I've been doing this forever. I am so blown away, first off, just by the blessing that I have for my team. I feel like God has blessed me significantly with the women on my team, not just because I have women on my team. It has nothing to do with like, yeah, I get paid or whatever. It's like, I feel like I have a community of women that I never knew was possible. Like, I have some genuine, like amazing, beautiful women on my team who I feel blessed that I get to like hang out with and talk with every day. I feel really blessed to know them and to be a part of their journey. I didn't really have that before. I only had a few friends, to be totally honest. I was just really introverted and didn't want to put myself out there. And now I feel like I have a group of women that I like adore. And I'm just so, like, they're so kind and genuine and amazing. And so I'm really thankful for that. there's definitely days where I feel like burnt out and I feel tired and I'm like, okay, like this is hard, you know, no matter what my check is, like if my check was $1 or my check is $10,000, some days I feel like I'm tired, you know, but I don't feel like you could work any job and not feel tired. Like putting in 40 hours a week at an office, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I would rather, if I am going to work 40 hours a week, I would rather work it at home around my family, be with my kids, be able to be here and maybe be on my computer, maybe be on my phone working, but still seeing my kids like play and hear their laughter and be working those hours. You know what I mean? But it doesn't take 40 hours a week to run this business, thankfully. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'd rather do it here than in an office, you know, or their screams, if you can hear them fighting. Don't worry, they're being supervised before I get hate comments about being a bad mom. My husband is with them. But yeah, so it's definitely like, I'm tired some days, but I was tired going to work when I was working part-time, you know, at a restaurant. Like, it's just part of working. I feel like people don't realize doing direct sales is like working it's like working another job, except for the difference is like you're your own boss. Like, you can make as much as you want, or you can make as little as you want. You can make it whatever you want to make it. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. I definitely am thankful for it. I'm so thankful for it. There's such a fire under my butt to see other women do well and to like see the women in my team grow and like make their businesses what they want them to be. Would I do it again? Yes. My regret is that I didn't do it sooner, to be totally honest. I wish I would have signed up like a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, I wish I would have heard about it and been like, done, signing off. I don't even need to try it. I just want to sign up. Just because of how I've seen it change my life. And I love the product. Like, I really do love the product. I mean, it's smudge-proof lipstick, like smudge-proof shadows, smudge-proof cosmetics. Like, I need that as a mom. Like, today I don't have any makeup on except for my lipstick, but that's just because, let's be real, like, I'm a mom. I don't get done up every single day and put on like a full face of makeup every single day. But yeah, I'm really thankful. I'm really, really thankful for it. I'm really thankful for the company, the opportunity. I'm thankful for all the women that I've been blessed to like be a part of their journey. I started another company called Lippy Supply on Facebook. I have mentioned it in a past video. That's been a lot of fun. Like, doing Lippy Supply has been, it's been kind of crazy, but it's been a lot of fun. We do like the clear cards with the lips on them that you can pre-swatch and send them out to ladies. Like, we're working on some other really exciting stuff to keep your eye out for, but our goal is to just like empower women, and that's been my whole heart behind this all. And so it's been such a blessing because it's like, yeah, the financial piece is great. Like, don't get me wrong. It pays really, really, really well. But also at the same time, like, my biggest thing is I just want to see women do well. Like, that's why I always am offering, if you have an upline that's not there, or you need help, or your business isn't what you want it to be, please reach out to me. I don't charge for it. And the reason that I do that is because I want to see women genuinely do well, whether you're on my team or not. But so that's what the whole Lippy Supply kind of came out of, was just, we want to see women do well. We want to see you guys empowered. Like, what products do you want? We'll make them and bring them to you, you know, if it's tangible. But it's just, that's like our goal. And that's just been my heart behind everything. And so I've been really blessed to see my business grow and everything grow because of that. And my dreams, you know, come true, seeing my husband be able to leave his job and getting car qualified and, you know, going on trips and all this stuff. Like, that's just, I never pictured that for myself. I never thought that would happen for me. And so I feel really blessed to just kind of have this all happening and just, you know, seeing other women just do awesome and rock their businesses, whether it's like super part-time, like 2 hours a week, or it's full-time, or whatever they're doing. You know, it's their businesses, it's their choice. I just feel really blessed to be a part of it. I feel really blessed to just kind of be on this journey, and I'm really thankful for it. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. And, you know, sometimes it's not a good fit for other people, and that's fine. Like, that's fine if it's not a good fit for you, you know, but there's a lot of women that it's changed their lives, and I'm really happy to be a part of it and to see it. So, Yeah, there's my 6-month review. I love it. I love the company. I love the products. I love the women. I feel really blessed to just be a part of all this. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, my name is Alex. Again, my email's foreverflawlesslips@gmail.com. Our group, again, is Lippy Supply. We have a Lippy cards page, but we really don't post as much as we do on the Lippy Supply one. And yeah, if you guys are looking for a team, I always say we have an awesome team. We have 3 of the top 5 women in the company. It's just, there's so many amazing women. You know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously, like, my downline's a lot smaller than, like, their downlines. But I'm just really, like, there's a lot of resources, and I love sharing them with other people. So feel free to email me if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. Thanks.